This is how you can speed up the process of starting a new YouTube channel by using AI tools. I love watching great channels with loads of info about AI tools. Mostly they are news, little tutorials on how something works, and explorations of the new technology. But there's a bit of a gap that I want to fill where we turn those new tools into some new actual thing that I then use in my life. That's the idea. Starting a new YouTube channel is something I've done before, so I know roughly what the steps are, but this time there are so many AI tools to make all of those steps really, really quick. So let's try and use them. You need a Google account, check. Channel name, channel banner, right, so we need an image, a video watermark, optimize your channel settings, verify your channel for more features. Here's some steps you can follow. Okay. Add a channel name. Fantastic. First decision. I'm going to go to Claude. I'm going to ask it. So I'm starting a new YouTube channel demonstrating implementations of AI to make new tools. I would like it to appeal to people who are enthusiastic about new technologies, AI specifically, and who want to understand how they can take the exciting developments they have heard about and develop new tools and products with them. Suggest 5 channel names I might choose and explain why each is worth considering. Here's what it's come up with. AI Innovations Lab. That's not bad. Conveys a sense of interactive lab environment where viewers can see the latest AI innovations take shape. Cool. Making with AI. That's good. Simple and descriptive, focusing on the practical act of building things with AI technology. That's brilliant. AI Workshop gives the impression of a hands-on workshop style channel showing how AI can be applied. Okay, but sometimes it won't be literally a workshop. Sometimes it will be about how to make rather than demonstration of making. Sometimes there'll be a new thing to discuss rather than specifically implement there and then. So I don't like that one as much. Machines and magic, that's great. But if AI is not in the title, I'm failing to make use of the big marketing word. So I can't do that one. Future factories, I like it, and obviously it could go on much longer than AI, but again, right now, AI is the thing. If AI is not in the title, then it's probably not going to leverage that well enough. We're going to go with making with AI. Understand that I'm creating a new Google account with its own settings, including YouTube search and watch history. That sounds good. Let's do it. Bingo. And obviously this is an ugly M. I want a nice logo and I want a nice banner. So we need our Google account, channel name, sorted. Channel banner, video watermark, and some videos to upload. Well, here's the first video, so I don't need to worry about that. But I do need a logo and some background image, and obviously, I want that to be AI generated. I mean, that's the theme of the channel. So let's see what kind of tools we could make. One fantastic resource, futuretools.io. You can search for anything there. Let's look for image generation. You've probably got one of these sections here. So yeah, generative art. Let's go there. Okay. But let's be honest, there are a handful of great ones. It's either going to be something based on Stable Diffusion, it's going to be something based on DALL-E through ChatGPT, or it's going to be Midjourney or something similar like that. I used to use Blue Willow. That was good, but then they moved it away from Discord and I haven't got to grips with their new web interface yet. So I'm not going to use that. I don't know whether Bing would do it in the search bar. We could give it a go. Let's take this and say, ask Claude to make me a prompt for an image for a logo and see what it comes up with. I've gone with making with AI. Now help me with 5 ideas for a channel banner image. I only want a few elements to it. This is kind of a key thing. I don't want a busy image because I'm going to kind of want to use this in different places. Clear branding style that I can use in other content. So let's see what they come up with. A robot arm building a machine part with an AI brain graphic behind it. Simple on-brand imagery. Okay, but I feel like I've seen it before. A person programming at a computer while a robotic arm constructs an invention next to it. Conveys human AI collaboration. Okay, getting better. Gears, circuits, and other pieces coming together into an innovative machine with blueprints coded in AI scripts. A forward-leaning tech figure standing near a cityscape made of simple 3D machine parts with an AI logo above it all. Modern human touch. I think this second one for me seems a bit more like it, so I'm going to say provide a detailed prompt that could generate image 2. Well, I'll say Midjourney and we'll see whether I can get that reformatted to something else somewhere else, because I know I should get a reasonable prompt for Midjourney, and there's probably enough information about how Midjourney prompts should look that I'll get something worthwhile. So here we go, a close-up photo of an inventor's work desk illuminated by warm light. On the left side is a high-tech robotic arm made of sleek white metal meticulously constructing an intricate machine part using blue laser precision. Nice. Wires and there's a lot of detail. Okay, we want to copy and paste this and put this somewhere useful. So let's see what I would actually use. I think I would use Leonardo because that's where I tend to get most of my images. So I'm going to stick with Leonardo and let's see how quickly we can get something to come together. So I want to do AI image generation. Again, I'm not paying for this yet, so I can't do any of these Alchemy paid things. I think they're starting to have consistent logos that tell you where that's the case. You might recognize this from a prior video on the Aegis Accounting channel. Let's see. I want to leave this in 16 by 9. So Leonardo tells me here with this little hover over the selected model has been trained at 640 by 832. I'm going to use this model again. So if I want a good result, I should do that and then upscale like it advises here. So yeah, so we're going to put in the 16 by 9, which it currently is. You'll see it's got the 16 by 9 selected already. So that means it's 960 by 536, which is the least departure from the image size that it was originally trained at. We'll stick with that and then upscale, which is what I did here. So let's try that. Okay, so I only asked for one image first to see whether the prompt is going to give me the kind of thing that I actually want. Let's see. Do you know, I really like that. The next thing we need to do is make sure we've got some kind of consistent logo for the channel. And the point of this is that when someone sees it crop up, it should be recognizably us. It should be clear. I think there's some good examples out there. Wes Roth, I've looked at a lot of his stuff recently. It's extremely clear branding. Yellow, black circle, clear text, and all of his covers sort of look the same. This is great branding for a YouTube channel. Let's have a look for Matt Wolf. So there he is, and all of his YouTube thumbnails, you'll notice, have his own face kind of looking like that on it. So we need something that can offer us that kind of consistency, because that will get us a good result of being recognizable channel in the future. I suppose we could go back to Claude. We've got this ongoing conversation. It's got a pretty good context. It knows our decisions so far. So let's ask it to move on to the next question. I've asked it to continue the theme and tell me what might be a good collection of elements to put into a logo. Let's see what it comes up with. Stylized robot arm, AI brain, clean shapes or contours within the text to suggest high-tech machined object, human figure guiding technology like a robot arm through gestures or an AR interface, computer monitors showing AI neural networks on screen. It would be good to show something that is recognizably to do with coding, because there's a lot of coding in it. The people who are interested in developing with the AI probably are familiar with coding tools. So maybe if I could get something that looked like a coding interface, a well-known one like maybe VS Code, and then some kind of something that indicates AI, and then maybe the AI brain thing. I don't know. This one's tricky. A logo isn't easy, which is why this is no challenge to real professionals who work in the space. But we want to get something up and running quickly. We want it to be recognizable. I'm not sure I like Robot Me. It's yucky. It's yucky. It's late and I want to go to bed. But in the end, while I was out picking up my wife, sat in the car, phone in hand, the best result I got was from leveraging DALL-E 3 through Bing. I just asked it to generate what I want. Well, Bing won't show me history on the browser of what I've done locally on the mobile, so I'll simply read it out. I just said generate an image of an ASCII art brain with code highlighting, and these are the 4 that it came up with. And I really like them. In particular, I like this one with the ASCII art brain. I like that. Okay, so we're going to upload that. I'm going to take from downloads. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that worked out all right. Let's go with that. Yes. Do you know what? I'm happy. Okay, so it's the following day and I've been playing around. I am happy with this logo and I wanted to use it as a splash screen that might come up in the video from time to time. So I've brought it into Leonardo, into the this canvas here, and I've asked it to sort of do some outfill or outpaint, as they call it here, And so what I've done is I've masked off these areas, and I'm just going to give it this prompt lines of code. It's already done it around here. You recall originally it was a square, much more like this. So really a square of code. And here we've got some more going off into the sides. It looks good. So let's carry on and get it to generate above and below as well. And this will then be one of the sort of visuals that come up on the channel from time to time. All right, good. Actually, I'm going to go back to Claude where we gave it all the content. It's still got it in its context above. We'll ask it to write an about section for our YouTube channel. So write an about section for the channel. Let's see what it comes up with. Okay, it's getting wordy. When will it stop typing? In the effort of speed, I just went with the first and the last paragraph. They're pretty good. They'll do. Okay, let's publish. We have the banner, we have the logo, we have a little splash screen. Might need upscaling a couple of goes, but it looks pretty good. And I think all we need now is a little bit of music. Now, I don't want long background music because I think most of my things are going to be quite talky, and so I don't want that's more work and it's unnecessary. Most of the videos I watch where people do things live, they just don't have background music, so I'm good with that. However, you do want a little bit of outro or intro or some kind of brief piece of music. Now, the last piece that I did on the Aegis Accounting channel was actually entirely AI generated. That is, of course, in theme with the channel, so I'm going to go find my tools for that and we'll go make some AI music. Okay, so I've made it over to futuretools.io. I've selected music and free, and let's see what's available. There's a whole bunch of things here. Some of it is about processing music rather than generating some, but we've got Waveformer to generate music from text. We've got Traxy. Let's see. Well, let's try Traxy. I haven't tried that one before. Let's go with that. All right, so I've done all my logins and I'm here at the screen to create a track. Let's choose a genre or mood even, not a mood. Ambient, bass, breakbeat, chill hop. I mean, I like lo-fi, but I'm thinking the style is kind of electronica or glitch-like. Well, I do like synthwave. What's these asterisks? No, they're new. All right, let's go with synthwave then. I don't need a long one. It's only 15 seconds, so that's good. Track format. Yeah, that's good. All right, there was no prompt there. It's just doing it. All right, well, let's see what it comes up with. I really like it. That's perfect. Okay, thank you, Traxy.ai. That'll do nicely. Save that. We're going with it. Just before downloading it, this splash screen came up. So yes, it is royalty free, but they do want attribution. I have absolutely no problem attributing Traxy.ai for that piece of music. So there we go. Music co-created with Traxy.ai. I'll be popping that in the video description. It does mean that's going to have to be in all my video descriptions, so don't forget it, but that's fine. So at this point, we've probably got pretty much all we need now for getting started. I already use DaVinci Resolve. It's a great piece of software for editing video. I've already been recording all this process through OBS. I have all the art, I have some music, I already have the software that I use. Probably the thing to do now is to figure out, was that quicker than any other methods I might have used? I think typically what I would have done in order to get visuals would have been gone to royalty-free places for visuals, like maybe Pixabay, maybe Unsplash, that kind of thing. Because this has been generated at my prompt through AI tools, it seems unlikely that someone is going to prompt exactly the same thing. Maybe things with similar flavors. Certainly, I'm not suggesting anything I've done here is massively unique in terms of thought process or creativity, but still the output should still be fairly consistently what I was looking for and should be a sort of a channel identity that we can go forward for. It isn't straightforward. You can't just go to one website and go, make my YouTube channel, do all the stuff. you have to use all these different tools. And at the moment, when all the tools are in different places and all have different interfaces, and some will output something great first time, some will need a lot of refining, some won't work out and you'll have to abandon it, you have to expect that crazy magic can happen, but you also might have to kiss a lot of frogs before you find that prince. This proves it's possible. You can use AI tools to get all the stuff you need to get a channel off the ground quickly. And yeah, let's see what other things we go on to do on the channel. I hope you'll stick around. See you later.